You know those moments when you stumble upon something truly special, something that makes your jaw drop and your heart flutter? Well, grab a cuppa and settle in, because we got a story for you that's exactly like that. A heartwarming tale of a hidden treasure, a dear friend, and an Antiques Roadshow appraisal that left everyone speechless. From cherished keepsake to jaw-dropping discovery. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands, something left to you by a beloved friend. Something you know is special but have no idea just how special. That's exactly where our incredible guest found herself on a recent episode of Antiques Roadshow, filmed at the majestic Hampton Court. She brought along a watch, not just any watch, but a stunning Swiss ball watch that had been a constant companion to her late friend. "It was left to me by a very dear friend," she explained, her voice tinged with affection. "I actually used to work for her, and her husband was a buyer at one time in Harrods, a jewelry buyer for Harrods. And when she died, she gave it to me. Can you feel the warmth in that? A gift, passed down, carrying a lifetime of memories and a connection to a prestigious past." And get this, her friend didn't just tuck it away for special occasions. Oh no, this watch was loved and lived in. Yes, she used to wear it nearly every day on her suit lapel, our guest shared. Just picture it. A beautiful, unique timepiece, proudly displayed, adding a touch of elegance to everyday life. It's these little details that make an item truly come alive, isn't it? An expert's eye, unveiling the watch's secrets. Enter Richard Price, the BBC's resident expert, with his keen eye and extensive knowledge. He immediately recognized the watch's exceptional quality. "That's a lovely story, and I'll tell you something, it is in absolutely exquisite condition," he exclaimed, his admiration clear. And he wasn't kidding. He pointed out, "There's not a chip out of that enamel anywhere. Seriously, after all those years of daily wear, not a single chip. That's a testament to both the craftsmanship and the care it received." Our guest, understandably, wasn't sure about the watch's exact age. But Richard, ever the expert, illuminated its past. "Well, these flowers, the petals, leaves, the enamel, it's very sort of Art Nouveau in style, isn't it?" He mused. He perfectly captured that iconic, flowing, nature-inspired design of the Art Nouveau period. And just looking at the general shape and size of the piece, I'm quite happy to say it's about 1905 to 1910. Imagine that. A piece of history from over a century ago, looking as fresh as the day it was made. Richard then demonstrated the watch's intricate workings, rotating the bezel to wind it, and using a clever thumb piece to adjust the hands. "It does everything it should do," he confirmed, a smile playing on his lips. "It's truly amazing to see such delicate mechanics still functioning perfectly after all this time." A tiny flaw, a bigger picture now. Even in the most exquisite pieces, there can be a little something that catches an expert's eye. And Richard was candid about it. "But there's just one thing I'm not entirely happy with," he admitted. He zoomed in on the details. "The little rose diamonds around the bezel of this watch just don't have quite the same style and class, if I can use that word, of these brilliant cut ones here." He pointed out the subtle difference, asking, "Do you see how that's just a little bit nicer than the watch itself?" Our guest, with a nod of understanding, agreed. It's a tiny detail, but it speaks volumes about the meticulous standards of these experts. But here's the thing. Sometimes, what might seem like a small imperfection can actually add to the charm and story of a piece. Richard quickly moved past it, eager to showcase the watch's true brilliance. He gently opened the watch to reveal the inner mechanics, a miniature marvel half the size of his fingernail. "It is an exquisite thing. Wonderful quality," he declared. He also had a theory about the watch's pendant. "I'm not sure that the pendant actually went on with the watch when new," he pondered. But he immediately brushed that aside, emphasizing, "But the colors are so good that it doesn't really matter. It blends extremely well, because this is an unusual quality of enamel, and it's an unusual color, because you've got the dark reds, and you've got these lovely, almost corally petals." And he's absolutely right. The harmony of the piece, the way the colors sing together, trumps any tiny historical discrepancy. It's that unique blend of rich, deep reds, and almost coral-like petals that makes this watch truly stand out. It's not just a timepiece, it's a wearable work of art, a price that stuns. And then came the moment everyone waits for, the crescendo of every Antiques Roadshow episode, the valuation. Our guest had no idea what to expect. her friend's cherished keepsake, a beautiful and intriguing item, but what could it really be worth? Richard, with a twinkle in his eye, began, "Well, you're never going to replace it, because you'll never need to." A wonderful way to start, emphasizing the irreplaceable sentimental value of the watch. But then he delivered the figures, and you could practically hear a collective gasp across the nation. "But if you went to look for one, I think that's going to cost you an absolute minimum of £6,000 to £7,000. £6,000 to £7,000. Can you even imagine?" The guest's reaction was priceless. Her jaw literally dropped, her eyes wide with disbelief and joy. Oh goodness me. "Thank you, that's wonderful," she stammered, a mix of shock and pure delight washing over her. It's these raw, authentic reactions that make Antiques Roadshow so utterly captivating. More than just a watch, a story of friendship and legacy. This wasn't just about money. It was about the validation of a cherished gift, the discovery of a hidden gem, and a beautiful tribute to a dear friend. This watch, once a daily companion, now held an even deeper significance. It's a testament to the fact that treasures aren't always found in dusty attics. Sometimes they're right there on your lapel, waiting for their true value to be recognized. Richard, ever the charmer, couldn't resist a little playful jab. "Next time somebody takes you out for a lovely dinner, pop it on," he teased. Our guest, still reeling from the news, laughed joyfully. "I'll tell him," referring to her partner off camera. This story reminds us that every object has a story, and sometimes those stories are worth far more than we could ever imagine. It's about the memories, the connections, and the sheer thrill of discovering the extraordinary in the everyday. So, what hidden treasures might you have tucked away? Perhaps it's time to take a closer look. What do you think? Have you ever had a moment like this, where something you owned turned out to be far more valuable or significant than you ever dreamed?